If you're not already familiar with how Google Ads Manager Access works, then I'm going to show you exactly what to do. So you're in the right place. And essentially, there are two different ways to give access to a Google Ads account or to receive access to a Google Ads account, depending on if you are the owner of the manager account, like an agency, and you want to get access to a client's account, or if you're a client and you have an agency that's helping you out and you want to give them access to your account. If you go over to Admin, Access, and Security, we're just in a traditional Google Ads account, and at the top you'll see Users, Managers, and Security. Users are internal users, so those are people within your company, and you have to be a little bit careful with giving access to a user, because if you give access to somebody at an agency as a user, like say you set them up as an admin in your account, and they're doing nefarious stuff in other accounts with the same email, then Google just assumes that they're part of your business is part of their business, and so if they're doing something shady and you know Google isn't happy with it, it could actually get your Google Ads account suspended, which is why Manager Access was created. Manager Access is sort of like shell access that won't have any impact on what you're doing in your Google Ads account. So this is a client account here, and essentially there's only one admin, and that's the owner of the account, and that's how it should be if there's an agency client partnership happening here. And so the way that an agency would get access to this client's account would be through the Manager tab up here. So again, go to Access or Admin, Access, and Security. And then if you toggle over to Managers, you'll see there's nothing in here right now. However, if we switch over to a manager account, it looks a little bit different. There's this extra tab over here that says Accounts. So if you see this extra tab up on the top left, that means you're in a manager account. And a manager account is like a shell account that can manage multiple Google Ads accounts in one account, which is great for agencies who are managing lots of client accounts. And again, it's the secure way to manage access to client accounts. And so from here, if we toggle over to, again, Admin, Access, and Security, but we go to Managers, you'll see that there's a manager added here. And there's this option to remove access. But if we go here back to the client account, you'll see there's no real way for anyone to do anything in the client account under the Managers tab until some agency with a manager account requests access to the client account. So if you own an agency and you want to get access to a client's account, you would go into your manager account from here, and then instead of going to Admin, Access, and Security, you would actually head over to Accounts, Sub-Account Settings, and then you're going to see three toggles up here. And you can do this from sub-account settings or sent link requests. It doesn't really matter which tab you're on, but you'll see this little blue button right here. If you click on this, you'll see where it says link existing account. And when we open that up, it's going to pop open this little window right here. And all we'll do is request the Google Ads ID of the client's account, which is just up here in the top right hand corner of every Google Ads account. There will be a number. It looks kind of like a USA phone number. It's 10 digits, 3 digits, dash 3 digits, dash 4 digits. If you ask the client to log into their account and grab that ID number and send it over to you, then you can come and plug that in here. So like the example they give, 1 2 3 4 5 6 7 8 9 1 or 0, whatever, doesn't really matter. When you put this in here, you can then click this send request button right here. And what that'll do is it's going to send an email to your client, and the email will come from Google Ads, and it'll say whatever agency you own is requesting to link to the account, and then your client can just click the button in the email, open up their account, and then they'll need to come in here and go over to the Managers tab, which if they click the link in the email, it'll automatically take them to this page. And then they'll see a little button right here in blue under Actions. Excuse me. And it'll be in blue and it'll say Accept. or grant access or whatever it says. And if they click that, then it will grant manager access to the account. And then that way you can go in through your manager account and access your client's account. So it's a little bit confusing. There's a lot of moving parts here and different stuff going on. But the big things to consider are that if you have an account and you're trying to share access with an agency, you don't want to use users. You want to use the managers option here. And you won't be able to do anything from the client side. The manager, whoever has the Google Ads Manager account that can manage multiple different Google Ads accounts, will have to go through and send the link request. And then once the client approves, then it will show here where they can accept it. The client can also remove access at any time. And one nice thing about manager access is it limits what can be done in an account. So it keeps the client's account safe. There won't be any access to billing information. You'll be able to see what's set up under billing, but you can't change things or add things or whatever. So if you're a client and you're working with an agency, it's best to get, to share manager access with the agency so that it protects the sensitive information in your account. If you add an agency as a user in your account, then it kind of opens things up, especially if you add them as an admin. They could technically even just remove you from the account, which is not necessarily what most people want to have happen. So that's kind of how agency or manager access works. I guess you can use those interchangeably, but I hope you did find this helpful. If there's anything you did have questions about, don't hesitate to reach out. You can just drop your questions in the comment section down below, and I'll be sure to get back to them there. Look, if you're the type of person that just doesn't even want to deal with Google Ads anymore, then you can always reach out to me. My company is Missoula SEO Geek. I'll leave a link to my website down below, but we do manage Google Ads for different companies in different industries, and you can come learn about what we do, what makes us unique. You can even read some of the testimonials from some businesses that we've taken from 0 to over $1 million in revenue, like this one here. And really just see that, this is the type of thing that's going to explode your business growth. So feel free to reach out. You can always give us a call or contact us through our website, and look forward to working with you.